Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What do you mean, well, son of a bitch? What happened?
Welcome, lady. My monitor won't turn on. That's fun. Anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Level Unlock Podcast, episode 102.
It's a lot.
Little,
102. I thought it was more like episode 2 with this crew. Oh,
pretty much is. But welcome, guys. Welcome to inaugural day. Democrats, congratulations. Republicans, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. My shit is all jacked up right now.
yeah, it is.
I think I fixed it.
I think mine is too.
I think we're good now. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. There we go.
Nose.
Anyways, welcome once again. Little off this week. Had some couple things going on there. Mark unfortunately lost his voice screaming at a bologna sandwich for. And Mr. Nate James is searching for a caterpillar up in New York City.
Wow.
Yeah,
What kind of caterpillar he's looking for?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Mark messaged me. He's like, "Yeah, I lost my voice. I yelled at a peanut butter and jelly sandwich too long because it was so good." I was like, "Oh, makes sense."
We've all had those days.
Yeah. So we got the OG cast coming at you.
Real talk. Have you ever cried because food was so good?
Oh yeah,
Not lately.
taking a bite.
You take a
It's
bite,
been a
and
minute.
it's just like that GIF of or that video of Keanu Reeves with the headphones in, eating the steak, and he's just crying. He's just sobbing.
Yeah, no, I've had that a couple times. It's been a minute, but I have had that.
I guess
But obviously, yeah,
been a while.
been a while.
A bit.
But as always, you have myself, Mr. James, Mr. Jeff, Captain Geach, Jimmy Noodles, and Sir Sleeves in the flesh, coming at you for today's proceedings. Got a decent amount of news, not a ton of news, such as last week, but let's dive in. How you guys all doing? Start with you, Schroeder.
Pretty good. Been an extra busy week, my dudes.
That's good.
Yeah.
What have you been up
We'll
to?
be busy.
Well, it's been a lot of running around, just getting general tasks done, like IRL stuff. Let's see, anything actually particularly good? The Bendy episodes have been dropping, which are nice.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been enjoying those. Looking back at them, cut up the first parts of them, and then I've been dropping those as TikToks as they pretty much come out. So that's kind of neat, and it's got some traction. A little bit, and it's got some traction.
Oh, that's good.
What's that?
What?
What else? No, I opened a tab up and yeah. So other than that, just messing around doing some Pokemon stuff. As far as production goes, I've been putting together a lot of like stills or graphics essentially that have like information on the active events that are going on presently. And I've really been putting quite a bit of energy towards the community that I've been trying to grow over there. So I haven't really been really active at all on the computer side of things so much, to be honest with you. But as far as like being active within that, that community and trying to grow it, that's pretty much been my thing. My main thing lately. But other than that, not a crazy lot, man. Start going back to the gym. Everything got locked down for a while. You still kind of gotta go in by yourself, so you like schedule an appointment and stuff and clean up after you're done and sign in and out and all that jazz that you gotta go through to do it.
At least they're adapting,
And then
trying their best.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do? And then other than that, man, I got some fancy pants with a felt lining inside of it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my goodness, they're so comfortable. See, I'm from Florida,
they're
so
warm.
I was in Florida for a couple years, and I thought I would have acclimatized better, or I'm just hyper cold, hyper sensitive to the cold, or something. But I'm always freezing, so godsend. Highly recommend them.
Yeah, like that day you came over to my place to pick up that poster.
I thought I was gonna die.
And it was like snowing, and you're like bundled up, and I just have a t-shirt on.
I know. I thought I was gonna die from the frigidness And you're sitting there like...
Didn't you just guys get like pounded with snow?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. I fucking hate it.
I have been enjoying driving in it, to be quite frank. To be honest.
Really?
I've been loving driving in it.
I haven't.
Oh, it's so fun. I have the Ranger, so with the studs.
Yeah, so you're good.
And brand new shocks. So
my car, we get like a foot of snow and it bottoms the fucker out.
I have a shovel in the back of the truck. We have saved quite a few people so far this year. Yeah,
Well, that's
quite
good.
a lot of people actually. So we doing our thing out here.
It rained for like 15 seconds today, so that was cool.
Wow.
Yeah. It was sprinkling and everyone went outside.
Yeah, everyone went outside and they're like, "What is this?"
It's like the first time like you ever see the sun like come out and like just like you walk outside and it's like oh like the heavens opened up and there was just like angels crying on top of you. It was a good time. And then we went inside because it was too cold. It was like dropped to like 65. So
Oh boy, howdy, how cold.
yeah, we were freezing.
It's ridiculous. I'm surprised you survived.
Yeah. You know what? It was 27 today.
I feel you. I feel the pain.
If it's
I really
0
do.
degrees today and tomorrow it's going to be twice as cold.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 30, like the high 30s.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was there a heat wave coming through?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Heavens.
Tomorrow it's a high of 73.
Oh, better start breaking out that winter coat, man.
I know, right?
Sunday though it's supposed to be high of 52.
Oh god, you're gonna die, man. Stay inside. Don't leave your house.
It'll snow up in Mount Lemon.
Yeah, stay
Up
in
in the
your
mountains.
house.
The mountains behind my house, like the huge ones. Well, not behind my house, like 40 minutes away, but you can see them. The ones that were on fire last year.
Oh, one of the many things on fire last year.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yes. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is supposed to be low 50s,
Wow.
which means it's about 25 to 30 degrees colder up in the mountains. So it'll be in the 20s up there, which means it'll snow.
Oh man, you should go up there and be like, man, it's like I'm back home.
Yeah, I know.
It's cool that you have that
They
option
usually-
to do that.
Yeah. They usually close it though, because no one here has tires that are equipped for that.
Or all-wheel drive.
Yeah. I think the tires that we got my wife's vehicle changed to are no longer winter tires. Or no, I don't think they're all season tires.
Ah,
So, because there's no point. so
there really isn't.
I don't know if her tires can handle snow. It's a four-wheel drive vehicle. So, I would assume so, but you never know.
As long as they have
Still
some
gotta get
bite
that
to them,
traction.
you know what I mean? As long as they got decent grooves and shit, I mean,
Yeah.
you have a pretty good idea how it works. As long as they work
Yeah.
that way, it should be groovy.
The only thing that scares me though is because you that you're on the mountain and most of the things are 45 degrees, but you're on like the ledge.
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Even in my truck, I wouldn't do it. Even in
hell
a
no.
nice vehicle, even in a snowmobile with chains on that bitch, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because it's the only thing it has is just a metal guardrail, nothing like special to prevent you from like when you look down off the side, you're like, oh, I'm 13,000 feet in the air. Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. You can go halfway up and out, going all the way. There is a ski resort up there.
As well, there should be.
Yep. But it hasn't snowed up there, so it hasn't even been open. It's like good old peek and peek during the winters when there's no fucking snow,
Oh yeah.
which that hasn't happened in a long time.
Not in a minute, no.
Anything else?
What was it, like 10 years ago or
Yeah.
like that?
I remember the one year it didn't snow enough for it to even be open at all.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It was a
remember
while.
that.
It's been a while, but it happened
For a while.
at least in the last like 15 years or so. Anything else, Schroeder? I didn't mean to change the subject on you.
Not really. I guess that's about it. I gotta get started on making a new game because this Friday is the last episode of Bendy, so I gotta throw something new up here. So that's probably what I'll be doing this week. Probably try Hellblade again.
There you go. Jeff, I wanted to talk to you. I forgot about asking you yesterday, but I want to talk after the cast
Cool.
about something.
Okay, I'm down. Is it the chatterbox? Because if it's not,
It's
it should be.
yeah, it is.
Not Resident Evil
So-
though.
No, don't worry. I think I know exactly what game.
Cool.
I have it in my head. I know exactly what game.
All right, let's get it.
What about you, James?
Hey, hi.
This is
I've
our
been
friend James.
cold. Enjoy it. Not
That's
enjoying
probably
the
what I'll be
cold.
doing this week.
Being cold. I got a new Keurig. There you go. So I'm drinking some chai tea latte right now on the cast.
I like it. And compared to the
usual alcohol.
I was gonna say compared to the usual beer.
Yeah, the usual copious amounts of alcohol. I also bought. I made my last like big purchase for a while. I treated myself to some headphones.
Nice.
Some new headphones. Jeff, you know all about these headphones
Yes, they're fancy.
because I talked to you about them. They are very, very good quality. Pretty much all like aluminum.
Nice.
High audio grade, like audiophile grade headphones. So
Good. You deserve a pair of good headphones.
I will not disclose the price, but I will say that PS5 it's in the ballpark. But so I bought these and then I played a few video games. The one game that I played was Monster Hunter Rise, the demo for it.
Yeah, I seen that.
On the Nintendo Switch. I played that for a little bit. Boy, howdy, am I rusty with Monster Hunter. I haven't played it in a while. I forgot combos for my main stuff and all that good stuff. I really have to put some time into it. But no, it's pretty good. If you like Monster Hunter World, you'll really enjoy Monster Hunter Rise. A lot more movement tech to it. Seems like it's going to be great. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to play the full release.
Hey, Walker, Mr. Morton says hello.
Hey, what's up, bro?
So the other game that I played is a very special one.
You're a
And
special one.
if you follow me on Twitter at JimmyNoodlesGG, you know exactly what game it is. Because I posted a little video about it. I played Undertale.
Yeah, you did.
Sans Undertale, the video game. I'm
And it turns
gonna
out he
give it
loved it.
I'm going to give it a few episodes before I give final judgment. Or before I give a real judgment of the game. But currently, I don't understand the appeal. I really don't. It's fine. The combat's cool. The choice between murder for XP or not murder for good times for all is interesting. But some of it is just very meh. And it's just the humor doesn't stick at all with me. The writing is very blah, in my opinion. And I'm a little butthurt that I accidentally closed out of the game while doing the whole bit and had to go through another like 10 minutes of gameplay because it didn't fucking save.
Oops.
Didn't save after a goddamn boss fight. Who does that anymore? But the fuck.
What?
Stevie just texted me a picture of Luigi with big tits.
Nice. Makes sense.
I also, off-stream, played the Mafia 2 and 3 a little bit. I bought the remastered versions, or like the definitive editions of both. They're good. Mafia 2's fantastic still, and Mafia 3's still really good. Boy, does it feel like a game from like the early PS3 era, the mid PS3 era. It's L1 aims. L1 aims.
That's old school.
Yeah. Also, I had this cool little thing happen in Mafia 2, where it kept saying saving on the top right of my screen constantly, and spoiler alert, it wasn't saving. So I had to. I tried it after doing a mission. It saves after every mission. Thank fucking Christ. But I restarted after doing a little bit of the next mission, and yeah, it brought me back to the end of the previous mission. So I'm like, cool, it didn't save. So that's fun.
That's the best.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. And then
Keeps you on your
Mafia 3
toes.
is really good. Mafia 3 is really good too. I got an actual warning. This is the first time I've played a lot of PS4 games on my PS5 and never got this warning before. Popped up on the top right of the screen, hey, you might see some compatibility issues. And I go, okay, cool. I wonder what those could be. I found out what those could be. Man,
What?
it looks like fucking shit. It looks atrocious on PS5, and the color are just so bleh. It's so like just muted. It just doesn't look good, but oh well. It's still a fun game overall. I would definitely recommend playing them. But that's what I did this week. Walker, what did you do this week?
I started watching good old West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground.
Playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of
guys, we're up to good.
Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
I got one little fight.
And my mom got scared and said, "You moving with your auntie and uncle and Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh, and there was dice in the mirror.
Anything, I can call this Captain's rare.
Yeah, but I forget, your home's Bel Air.
I rolled up to the
house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo home, smell you
smell you
later."
later. Look at my kingdom when I was finally there.
There. Sit at my throne as the Prince of Bel
Bel
Air.
Air.
So glad you guys are my friends.
Nope, I started watching that. I'm almost through season 1.
It's such a good show.
I've watched a lot of the episodes, obviously, that was on fucking through our whole entire childhood, but
Nick and Night, baby.
I've never fully seen every single episode. Like, I'll remember like certain ones and stuff, or else the clips. I just don't remember all of them. I saw a TikTok the other day of Will Smith actually going to the house like 2 months ago, and so I'm just like, okay. And so from there, I'm like, I have nothing else to fucking watch right now, so let's just watch this. So I've been watching that.
Yes, there's absolutely nothing to watch anymore.
Nope. Gotta watch a show from the 80s, early 90s.
There you go.
But,
What a show to watch, though.
yeah.
What a show.
Other than that, there hasn't been much. Played a little bit of Ark. Getting accustomed to the new role.
Yeah, how is that coming along with that new server?
That's good. It's honestly just the same as what where it was left at. So everything's still there. Everything's still rocking and rolling. There was the Christmas event, but that's gone now. Where the Raptor claws came in.
Yes.
Other than that, though, it's funny because me and Mark keep saying we're gonna beat it, but each day we end up fucking doing something completely different. Like,
Boy,
he's been,
changed.
yeah, like we both decided to revamp our bases. Nothing to do with beating the game.
You could still be making content on it, man. Those type of games, the best way to go into it is just write down 3 things you want to accomplish. You can fuck around with everything else, but as long as you get those 3 things done, you should be able to cut it up into something at least and throw it out there.
I've been thinking
wish.
that. I really have been. Just hitting stream on it because I think some of this shit's fucking funny. It's very frustrating too.
That's what makes it funny.
The fucking what the fucking starts with the TOTRO. The little tiny little fucking raptors.
Troodons.
Yeah, Troodons. They like poison you and shit.
Yeah, they'll knock you off your bird when you're flying around.
Yeah, so I got knocked off my bird and they poisoned me and then I passed out. And then my fucking griffin's on passive. So Mark can't talk, so he's just in game chat. I'm talking, he's in Discord, but he's responding through the game chat. I'm like, hey, can you come over to this area, the griffin area? I got fucking knocked off my bird and these pterodons, they keep fucking poisoning me, so I don't heal. So I literally just stay poisoned and knock the fuck out. I'm not doing any damage because of my armor.
This is why taming groups are so important.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my fucking god, this is pissing me off.
Tits, dude.
And so the griffin's circling my griffin, just fucking beating the shit out of it because he's just sitting there. These fucking pterodons are just poisoning me, so I'm not healing. And I'm not waking up. Finally I wake up. And then they hit me again. I get knocked the fuck out again. And then finally the griffin comes to me while I'm knocked out, destroys my armor, and then kills me.
Of course.
It's like, oh, this is fun. So then Mark finally shows up. I get on him and we go to the area. There's terror birds, the pterodons, the griffin, and something else that just fucking starts attacking. And I'm trying to get my fucking shit so I can have a shotgun and fucking blow that griffin in the face. I'm so mad. I die again. I'm like, oh my god, this game's fucking, I hate this game so much. So, luckily, we were able to kill the griffin. My griffin had probably, if there was a health, like, percentage, was probably like a 3% health. Completely bloodied. The health bar was literally almost gone. And then, when I was coming back to where we were again, I fell off a fucking cliff. I jumped, I thought I could slide down, but instead I jumped. So I literally jumped off the side of a mountain and hit the ground and like broke. You saw like the thing, both my legs were broken, just fucking limping, and then don't, because I was almost dead then. I'm like, oh, this is a good time.
Morton says he would have rage
quitted. Pick me up. Let me call Mom again to pick me up from soccer practice. God damn.
Yeah. Frustrating. That's definitely the name of the game, man.
Yep.
It can be very, very frustrating at times.
Yep.
I told Jerome I had 3,000 hours into it. He was like, no. I was like, oh yeah, I do. He's like, why you play that game so much?
Good game, and it's fun.
Because it's good. It is a good game.
It was funny, so I have a poison wyvern that I never fly because poison wyverns kind of suck. So like, I'm just gonna fly it around for a second. I get all these guys attacking me, so I shoot my poison down, like straight down to the ground, not knowing that fucking it hurts you, and it hurts your wyvern.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I die. Like, how the fuck did I die? And it says you were killed by poison by your poison wyvern. I'm like, what? So, and it was fucking far as shit away, so I had to take another fucking bird to go to that one. But luckily the wyvern was strong enough that it just ate everything else that was around it. Good. I was like, well, I'm never using you again, you piece of shit. Fucking kill me.
Maybe you shouldn't, just shoot your poison goo down at your feet.
Right.
Yeah, Mark responded.
At least get a sock or something.
Because all of a sudden I just see a question mark in the chat. Like, question mark. I'm like, yeah, don't ask.
Don't worry about it.
I was like, my fucking wyvern killed me. Like, I shot my poison at the ground and my poison killed me. And he was like, weird, I've never been killed by one of my animals before. ... It's like, thanks, Mark. Just a little jab there. But other than that, though, that's pretty much it. The job's nice. Different world, I'll say the least. Won't really go too much into it, but it's just just it's a different world from when I left, to say the least. Best Buy is way different now. Like crazy different.
Oh, yeah.
We have a store in our district. That's because they released the new models. There's 3 different models now. There's a 5K, a 15K, and a 30K store. And the 5K, we have one store that's becoming a 5K store. It's a appointment only store. Curbside and appointment only. So it's no longer going to be free to roam around.
Wow.
It's being considered a showcase. So you have to make an appointment to enter the store, or you do curbside pickup. No longer will you be able to walk around freely. And yeah, that's one of the models that they're going for the smaller stores in the company.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is too, when a lot of stores did that, we still hit our numbers. Like Best Buy was still profitable.
Yeah, it was.
And because they realized this, now they're making it a real thing. So my hope is, what scares me the most is what Erie is doing. They don't have a fucking computer or home theater supervisor, and I just became a computer supervisor.
Right.
So it's just like that. I
That
just kind of fuck myself by. So, what'd you say?
Yeah, because isn't that a test market for the most part?
Yeah. So my biggest thing is I hope they don't realize, okay, maybe all we need is leads. We don't need supervisors. Cut those 2 jobs, save fucking millions of dollars.
You should probably stop talking about it.
Yeah, I know, right? So,
you get an email in the morning.
yeah. I don't see it happening,
Be
but
like, sir, you have some good ideas.
yeah, I know. But yeah, we'll see. But it's nice though. Different team. I have an employee who looks just like you, James. It reminds me, like, just funny. He looks just like you and reminds me of you.
Really?
He's got the lustrous beard and the long hair. Loves anime. But no,
dirty fucking weeb too.
don't worry, no one ever can replace you.
Did you tell him that you're just that you know someone that's just like him, all the way up north?
I did.
In the cold world.
I was like, you remind me of one of my best friends. He's like, oh, thank you. It's like, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Now get out of my fucking sight.
Yep. Like, get out of here, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But no, the team's good. It's going good so far. We'll see how everything continues to be. We're doing really good, so everyone's taken a really good liking to me already. So knock on wood, it stays that way, and keep on trucking. So my goal is to be a sales manager by the end of the year. So let's see if we make it happen. But that's it from me. Do you want to give a quick shouty as well as
Shouty to our shouty.
Exactly.
All right, hey, mad shout out to Jeffrey Ryan for continuing his pledge to be a member of the Lockpick Guild. Thanks, Jeffrey. And also, we have a sponsor. Hey, you guys, your walls look a little bare. Well, maybe not you, Jeff. But Walker, your wall looks pretty bare.
It does.
I mean, you only have that one thing up there. You know what you could use? A cool picture of a framed comic book.
I could.
From Etsy.com/comicallyframed. Yes, Etsy.com/comicallyframed, where you can get a mystery comic framed so you can hang it on your wall. Put it in the bathroom. Put it in the kitchen. Put it in the dining room. Put it in the living room. Put it wherever you want. Put it on your head. Make a cool hat. Make it fashion. Make it a fashion statement.
Yeah, don't put it in the bathroom though. The steam from the shower will get into it, mess it up.
Oh yeah, you don't want that. No, you don't. You never mind. Don't put it in the bathroom. Well, no. What if it's a half bath?
If steam doesn't happen to the point where it's dripping off your walls, then you should be good.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, put it in your half bath.
Yeah.
Just make sure there's no bathtub.
Nobody's doing dishes in
or,
there. or something.
Yeah, they just don't do dishes there. Yeah, go to etsy.com/comically-framed to get your very own comic book framed. Thanks.
Titties. Do some movie news first.
Sure.
What's
Get out
going
of the
on
way.
in all Hollywood there?
Did either one of you guys see Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, twice.
You guys.
Probably not.
It was
So
significantly worse the second time.
So Thor Ragnarok,
Yikes.
there was a scene at the beginning of the movie where Loki was pretending to be Odin, and he was having people perform a play, and Matt Damon was playing Loki.
Matt Damon.
So it has just been now confirmed Matt Damon will be returning and is now officially part of the Marvel Universe in the new Thor movie, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh,
Is
God.
not known what character he'll be playing, but he'll be in the movie.
Cool. I
Oh.
guess.
Yeah, I don't know what significance he makes in the movie, but whatever. So, the new Thor: Love and Thunder is due out May 6th. Speaking of Thor: Love and Thunder, it has been confirmed officially now. Chris Hemsworth will officially be playing Hulk Hogan in a Netflix documentary about Hulk Hogan.
Whoa, hold the phone there, Chief.
Yes.
Like the Hulkster, America's hero.
Yes, will be
The
played by
man
Chris
with the
Hemsworth.
7-inch pythons himself. Where to go? This is a very
Exactly.
musical episode.
It really is. But yes, Chris Hemsworth will be officially playing Hulk Hogan, and it'll basically be a documentary about his. It's not really truly a documentary. It's I don't know what you call it. It's a movie, but about Hulk Hogan,
Biopic.
leading up
Ooh,
to
biopic.
That's what it is, right?
yeah, something like
That
that.
feels right.
It's the early days leading to WCW and the NWO. Nothing past that.
Can we talk about real quick how much of a fuck Hulk Hogan is? Can we just
Can.
talk real quick? So, y'all remember? Well, okay, maybe not you, Jeff. But Walker, you remember War Games?
Yep.
Like World War III, the War Game
Yeah.
match.
Good old WCW.
All right. So you know how Macho Man, how Hulk Hogan was stolen? He got the title basically stolen from him, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not how it was supposed to go.
Really.
It was supposed to be. He was supposed to get eliminated, and him and Flair were supposed to go at it outside of the ring. But mid fucking match, he called an audible.
Really.
And changed. Yeah, he used his creative control card
Well,
to
sometimes you have to.
yeah, no, it is a biopic, by the way. But yeah, he just used his creative control so he wasn't eliminated, so he wouldn't get hurt, like his character wouldn't get hurt, and also just shit all over Macho Man again for the millionth time. Hogan's a fuck.
Speaking of the randomness side of this podcast, more Hulk Hogan being a fuck. The Undertaker did an interview, and it was when the Undertaker beat Hulk Hogan for the WWF at the time championship.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, I guess, came to him before the match. He's like, "Hey, my neck has really been hurting. I'm scared to take the tombstone from you. You're not familiar with the tombstone." Undertaker flips the guy upside down, puts his head between his legs, basically, and then takes his knees and then drives your head into the mat. And Undertaker was like, "Hey, don't worry, your head won't even come close touching the mat." Gets him ready, does it, and in the interview, Undertaker was all of a sudden he hears, "Oh, you got me, bro, you got me." Undertaker pins him, wins the match. Basically, Hulk Hogan's laying there dead in the ring. Escorted back. At the time, Hulk Hogan, this is early 90s, so Hulk Hogan's the golden boy of the WWF at the time. He's the icon, the the person, the Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin of that late 80s, early 90s era.
Everyone, he was the big guy. He was the big dog.
So Undertaker says he goes back into one of the rooms where Hulk Hogan is. I guess Hulk Hogan sprawled out on the floor, telling Vince McMahon to call his wife and kids, get him on the phone because he doesn't know what's going to happen to him. Hulk Hogan goes up to Shane and says, like, I don't know what happened. I had his head secure. And Shane McMahon was like, man, his head wasn't even close to touching the ground. I don't know what his issue is. They call 911. He stretchered off. So Undertaker's freaking the fuck out. Because he just basically killed the icon, the golden boy of wrestling.
The moneymaker.
So the next day he rewatches it. Undertaker says it was probably the worst tombstone he's ever gotten because Hulk Hogan's head was this far from the mat.
Yeah, probably about a good 6 inches.
It wasn't even close to touching the mat. So Undertaker says he has no idea why Hulk Hogan was acting the way he was because his head was so far from the mat it wasn't even close. So Hulk Hogan, I guess, comes in a couple hours later. Undertaker's like, I gotta confront him. I was like, hey, what happened? Your head didn't even come close to touching the mat. I watched the video back. Why, like, what happened? He was like, oh, you had my head squeezed too tightly between your legs, and it pulled my neck. And I guess Undertaker was just saying, he was standing there looking at him, like, so I had your head too secure, and it hurt you. And Hulk Hogan, I guess, just stood there and just looked at him and says,
brother,
you just gotta be more careful. And I guess Undertaker was like, okay, I see how this is.
Mark Calloway, the safest on record as the safest wrestler in the business.
Yeah, and I guess Undertaker basically from then on out, if he didn't have to interact with Hulk Hogan, he didn't, because he was like, yeah, if that's the kind of guy he wants to be, just if he wants to be like that, just to put other people down, he can go and do his thing. Guy. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with him.
He can go pound rocks.
Yep.
Or pound whatever it is.
Chris Helmsworth, if you he posted a picture on Instagram that he is looking fucking huge.
The steroids.
Yeah, he's looking huge.
Keeping it, relevant. Keeping it correct to the era. Also, Walker, do you follow Hulk Hogan on Twitter?
I do. I randomly will see his tweets, nothing.
Every single tweet the fucker tweets out ends with HH at the end.
Yeah.
For Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
It's like, motherfucker, we know who's tweeting this out. I can see your picture. Right there.
It literally says Hulk Hogan above the name.
I'm sure if he could find a way to wax stamp a tweet, he would.
Oh, fuck yeah, he would. He wants people to know, I'm Hulk Hogan, brother. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? I'm gonna be incredibly racist.
He got forgiven for that, remember. Next big thing. Daredevil has just been confirmed to have filmed scenes for it was rumored that he was asked to become a part of the project, and he was officially seen and taking pictures of him filming scenes in full character.
Who is this? You cut out when you said who it was.
Oh, the Daredevil from the Marvel's Daredevil from the Netflix show.
Ah, okay.
Yep, he was filming scenes for the newest Spider-Man movie in full costume. So in full costume, so he's... I've only think I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of this Daredevil. It's pretty good. But I know people absolutely love it. Next piece of Marvel news. So it was rumored that Chris Evans, as of the new year, has signed on to reprise his role as Captain America in 2 more Marvel films. He was supposedly going to be doing what Robert Downey Jr. did in Civil War and the new Spider-Man movie, where he's not the main character, but he's still in it in a big part.
Mentor.
Exactly. It hasn't been fully confirmed yet, but the rumor mills have been a-flying. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Captain America 2 Electric Boogaloo. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see what we got here. Next piece of news from the good old Warner Brothers. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory prequel has been confirmed for 2023. Yes.
No.
That's,
I refuse to believe that that's actually a thing.
That's bananas.
I refuse. They already killed the series.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, they murdered it.
Didn't stand a chance.
So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was considered an original story, while this specific movie will be a prequel to the actual Willy Wonka, showing how he got the factory and how he found the Oompa Loompas.
Huh. Yeah, it's also how he got all those OSHA violations.
Oh yeah,
And
a
his
lot of those
scheme
violations.
to pass it off to a child, an innocent
Exactly.
Not
child.
safe at all. A
Plus, yeah,
child. Listen.
You can't go
As
after
a
a
child
child.
once. As
Exactly.
a child once.
You were never a
There's no
child.
way in hell that I could have ran a multi-million-dollar chocolate empire or candy empire.
You give
No way
yourself
in
too
hell.
little credit.
And the movie will be called Wonka.
Fuck off. Okay, all right. Why is like every movie like sequel or prequel to an established like early 80s franchise or like older franchise just one word?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I noticed
Goonies.
that too.
Rocky,
Hey,
Rambo.
Goonies. Hey,
Yeah.
Jim wants to know is Johnny Depp still playing Wonka?
No, he played Charlie.
No, he
But,
did.
no, he played Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he did.
No, this has nothing to do with Johnny Depp's version.
Who do they got playing the guy?
I do not know.
Joe.
Well, Johnny Depp pretty much is basically kicked out of Hollywood. So,
Mhm.
Is he?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
Kicked
behind the
out.
times on this.
from the crap with his wife.
Yeah.
Because it was rumored that he beat her, she beat him, and then basically nobody could figure out who was telling the truth, so they basically just said, Johnny Depp, you're done.
Bro, I've known people in relationships where they like, weird as it sounds, that's how they bond. Like they beat the shit out of each other for some reason, and you're like, bro, chill, and she's like, no.
That's how we say hi.
Yeah, that's how we should.
No,
Yeah, that's a very toxic relationship if you ask me.
Paul
They always
King.
seemed happy, unless they were beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, that's usually the thing. They seem happy on the outside.
Underneath all those bruises and
Yep.
lacerations.
Trust me. I had a friend that was in a relationship like that. Not fun.
Nope. Paul King, the director of the Paddington movies, as well as the producer of all the Harry Potters and Fantastic Beasts movies, will be directing the film.
Paddington, I hear, is fantastic. It's like one of the highest rated movies on Rotten Tomatoes. Like of all.
What movie is it?
Paddington,
Paddington?
the bear.
Based off the bear?
I have no idea.
It's like a little fancy.
Yeah, like Teddy Bear.
I can never say his name. Takaya Waidia. He's a director. I can never fucking remember how to say his name.
What? That is
The director of he directed the last Thor movie.
Taka Waititi. What? I don't know how. Taka.
Yeah. Taka Waititi.
Anyways, what about him?
He is creating 2 animated Willy Wonka shows for Netflix that will segue into the movie, the prequel.
Yeah, Taka
That's
Waititi
amazing.
is how you
Yes.
pronounce it.
Yeah, I can never remember how it was. But yeah, he is creating 2 animated Willy Wonka shows exclusively for Netflix. And all 3 will basically intertwine with each other, leading up to Wonka in 2023. It is unknown who will play the younger Willy Wonka, based off of what the hell was his name? The original Willy Wonka.
Gene. What's his
Gene
name?
Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
There we go.
Yeah, it is unknown who will be playing the younger version of him. But Gene Wilder's version is what is
They're gonna go off of.
Yeah, is what they're gonna go off of.
That's
Basically,
cool.
they're leaving Charlie and the Chocolate Factory out.
Well, yeah,
Like it never happened.
Yeah, because it's its own fucking
Yeah, it's its own original story.
crazy scape of like, how are you gonna? I don't know. A little overrated.
Yeah.
By the way, too, yeah, the original Paddington movie that came out in 2015 has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice. That's about a bear comes to life.
I think I recall the previews and stuff for it.
It's a PG version of Ted.
A good version, Ted.
Yes. Jurassic Park Dominion, the new movie that will be the wrap up of the trilogy for the Chris Pratt saga, as well as the 4th movie for the original cast. It will take place directly and connect with the new animated Jurassic World series that is coming to Netflix. So I noticed a lot of these companies are doing TV shows that are then connected to physical movies.
That's
Willy
annoying.
Wonka, Jurassic World, the new Resident Evil movie will be connected to the animated TV show. WandaVision, the new Marvel movie, the Marvel TV show is connected to Doctor Strange 2. So a lot of TV shows now are coming out that are directly connected to movies.
Yeah, it's because people aren't going to see these movies like they used to. So,
Yeah.
you know, they were getting staggeringly larger amounts of money before. So they have to figure out a way to kind of force you to go to the movies, or at least to you know, download it at home or something.
The new Suicide Squad, John Cena's like rip-off Captain America character, he's getting his own TV show on HBO Max, which then directly leads into the new Suicide Squad movie. So it's a lot of people are doing it. So yeah. Speaking of Netflix, Netflix officially has over 200 million subscribers. It made the largest quarter revenue in history. It made $6.6 billion of revenue in the 2020.
And it all went down the drain because they decided, hey, we gotta release a movie every week.
Yep. It said in the quarter 4 of 2020, they added 8.5 million subscribers, which is crazy, putting their subscriber count at 203.66 million subscribers.
Jesus.
Insane. Coming soon, in quarter 2, they're gonna be releasing a shuffle button. So you don't know what to watch, but you don't want to keep watching the same thing. You hit the shuffle button. So it'll play one episode of one TV show or a movie, and immediately after, it'll play a different episode of a completely different TV show. It'll play a random episode of a random season.
That makes no sense.
I think it'd be cool to get lineups of your favorite things you would watch as a kid. Like, I would watch Snick. You guys remember that?
Oh, yeah!
Right? And our parents would watch TGIF. There's TGIF.
Oh, yeah!
Had its lineup.
Good old ABC.
Right?
Or
I remember
Foxbox.
Yep. Adult Swim had a few, in my opinion. lineups that I thought were just fire.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, the CEO said the shuffle button is a great mechanism to keep the members engaged. It's like I'm feeling lucky almost is what he wanted to name the button. You want to watch something random, don't care what you're watching, click shuffle.
Already has that.
Yeah. He said you don't know what to watch and you want to watch something random, click shuffle, sit back and enjoy. So you want to watch episode 15 of season 6 of The Blacklist, and the next episode, season 5, episode 4 of Breaking Bad. Now you can.
Don't like that at all. I don't like that. Like, cause Crunchyroll does that too. It has like a random button, but what it does is it just randomizes like series. So I could be watching something like Black Clover, for example, and I can hit random, and then boom, the next thing that it recommends me watch is Konosuba. You know, so like, and it goes to like episode 1.
Yeah, no, this will go to any episode on any season of any random show.
It doesn't work. That doesn't work.
That, to me, that is a weird-ass concept, but I don't think it's going to be used very often.
No. Maybe. Who knows? Like before bed,
maybe.
you just pop that shit over.
I feel like watching only part of a story today.
Netflix CEO says the 2021 will be the biggest yet, as they plan to release a major movie every single year of the week, every single year of the week, week of the
every
year.
Every single year of the week. Nice.
Nah,
like
their
how you had to
own
stop and
like
think.
Netflix exclusive type joint.
Yes, every single week this year they have their own Netflix exclusive movie. Every single week a new one will be released.
Well, that's good to know that. I mean, cause think about it. A lot of those Netflix originals, what ends up happening is like a group of independent filmmakers just go out and they make a movie, and then they're like, "Yo, Netflix, what do you think of this?" And Netflix is like, "Let's do it. I believe in your cause." And that, I mean, isn't that? I think that's how like most of them kind of go about their thing.
Pretty much. Yeah, they're not major TVs. They're not major companies. They're not like Sony or Columbia or anything like that. They're just a lot of them are independent movies.
Like this was produced by Butthole Stamp Productions.
Yep.
Or what? Another thing that Netflix does is they go to like the different film festivals, like the the Shanghai, the Cannes, the Montreal one,
the Sun one, whatever.
Yeah, they go to those, and they find these like well-regarded like independent movies, and they go, "Hey, how would you like it if we gave you money and we post this on our platform?" And they go, "Sure."
Or even like the one with Mark Wahlberg, Spencer Underground or Spencer Unknown, with Post Malone. That movie was made like 4 years ago, but got released last year on Netflix because no one wanted it.
Yeah.
The same with what's that movie with Robert De Niro? It's like 4 hours. It's on Netflix.
The Irishman. I hear it's fantastic. I need to watch it.
It was made, but no one wanted it because it's like, this movie's 4 hours long. You got to make it. And the movie company was like, "No, we're not making this shorter." So Netflix was like, "Fuck it, okay, we'll take it." The CEO of Netflix also has confirmed that the company has more than 500 titles that are currently in post-production and in final editing.
Wow.
Yeah. So rather that be TV shows, the entire series, or movies, there's 500 things currently in post-production at Netflix. Just going to show that's
those poor editors.
Yep. Netflix is the future. It really is.
They can't sustain it though. This is not a sustainable business model.
No. They basically just.
You don't think so?
They're not making money.
How much money does it cost to how much money does it cost to? What do you mean they're not making any money?
Make
an average blockbuster movie.
They don't
is
make
about
the movie. They're not making shit.
Okay, what about licensing costs then?
Yeah.
Bro, if Netflix came to me and was like, "How much you spend on that movie?" and I'm like, "Me and my homies ran around in the woods just with these cameras, and we put these stick figures together, and I don't know, gas.
Well, here's the thing, though.
And then they're like, all right, well, we're gonna give you like $30,000.
Well, there's one movie
but
that literally
$30,000 for your movie, and then spread that out. There's 500 things.
How many?
30,000
How
times
many-
500.
How many, Walker? How many subscribers?
206 million.
Times the amount of money that bitch costs. $8 a month.
Oh, more than that now. It's 15 to 20.
Yeah. So, how many did you say?
203 million. Let's say the average is $17.
So that's $3,451,000,000 roughly. So
yeah,
okay.
The average movie, blockbuster movie, is about $100 to $150 million to make.
Let's be conservative here.
Netflix is not making blockbusters.
Well, no, this year they have 33 movies that are their blockbusters.
Let's just say, let's be conservative here. Let's say that the average cost for these 500 projects was $5 million. That is a very low budget movie, but that's $2.5 billion.
Yep.
If you did what?
But a $5 million movie.
Yeah, if say every one of those 500 projects cost $5 million.
Okay.
And that's not including fees for them to host the website. That's not talking about fees to pay the employees of Netflix. That's not including fees of office space.
How many movies?
That's 500 different projects being post-produced right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna throw a lot of them out.
So they're just gonna be wasting even more money then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but a lot less than they would if they threw it. If they continue to funnel money into it, though, right?
But it's in post now, so it's like it's done. The majority of the money is already spent.
But yeah, this year, out of every movie that released at least 72 movies this year. They said 33 of them will be blockbusters. Like one of them has The Rock.
And The Rock ain't cheap.
Gal Gadot, Ryan Reynolds. Another one has Meryl
They're not
Streep,
cheap.
Leonardo
She's definitely not
DiCaprio,
cheap. He's
and
definitely not cheap.
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's definitely not cheap.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah,
but another thing to it though is they're only dealing with licensing. Like the filmmakers generally understand that they're not going to make their money back right away, right? So like,
well, I would assume
if a movie costs $5 million to make over the course of how many years Netflix owning that title.
If it's a Netflix original movie, Netflix is fronting the cost for these.
Yeah.
Netflix is the major contributor to the cost of the movies.
But if the projects are already finished and they bring them over, because you also
that's different. That's when those are the ones when they go to like film festivals and just say, hey, I'll give you your movie costs $10 million, no one's buying, I'll give you $2 million, give us the that's separate. But Netflix is making a lot of originals.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they got it under control. I think it's probably self-sustaining. I can't see how they would be doing it if it wasn't.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
It's a wonderful thing called loss leader, being a loss leader, and because they are a publicly traded company. Stockholders want to be a part of a company that is, profitable, but
Makes sense.
they want to, it'll be profitable once they kill off the competition. So they invest in the hope that Netflix will kill off Amazon Prime Video and Hulu and
all the other ones. Disney. Well, there's Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus, yeah.
There's the infamous Blockbuster video.
Yeah, Blockbuster. I forget what that was called. Oh, there's Redbox's streaming.
What else is there?
Service.
Actually?
Don't forget about that.
There's Crackle.
Crackle. Oh, yeah, Crackle. Well,
yeah, they're pretty niche.
Yeah, Crackle's kind of weird because it's a Sony company, and it only has a lot of like Sony movies on it, so they're essentially not paying anything for it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this is something that's it's not gonna last. I don't think so. Not for it's. Yeah.
We'll see. What
Also, they own
sure.
they also own DVDs.com, so they gotta own those warehouses to pay for those warehouses. DVDs.com is still a thing, baby.
Yeah, it is. The next thing I have is still for just keep it in the Netflix world. It doesn't most popular movies, but it doesn't give me any of the names.
They're just like, hey, guess what? There's the movies. They did pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, internet.
You're the best.
Scratch that one.
Okay.
So coming from the next big thing, speaking of when you guys are talking about streaming platforms, guess what, boys and girls?
What?
We have a new one. It's called Paramount Plus. So Paramount Pictures is now releasing their own streaming network. It'll have movies like Star Trek, Indiana Jones, and more, releasing March of this year.
Star Trek is on every single platform, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone.
Remember when people were saying that streaming is going to be cheaper than cable?
Nope.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna watch these movies. But yeah, so right now you are looking, if you want to watch all the South Park movies, any South Park TV shows, Star Trek, Indiana Jones, anything by Paramount Pictures, you now can at Paramount Plus streaming service. Streamers will now be able to get all of their shows from Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and BET content as well.
See, you know what they're gonna end up doing? They're gonna end up pushing people to a platform like, I don't know, Amazon, the video on demand kind of idea, where like you pay for the whole, you actually pay for the season.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, because like for instance, on Netflix for the longest time I only watched The Office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's still only a few shows that I watch on Netflix. Hulu, same thing. I only have like 2 or 3 shows that I actually got it for. And one of them you can't even watch because you have to have the $60 a month subscription or whatever. So it's like
what show?
The Boondocks.
Ah.
Yeah, the old.
You probably have to have their live.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You have to have their live thingy. So it's just like they're gonna end up pushing everybody. All these different platforms competing. I'm just gonna buy the season, the series on Netflix or on like Amazon Prime or whatever, and
way cheaper.
Yeah, in the long run.
Google TV or
Paramount,
Apple, iTunes. I don't know what Apple's thing is.
Apple TV.
Ah, there we go.
Makes sense.
But can you buy stuff on Apple TV?
No, not yet. Well, you have to buy Apple TV. You can't buy a series and thing.
Yeah, because I know you used to be able to do that on iTunes.
Yeah.
So where do you go now to buy your shit?
It's still iTunes.
Oh, it's still iTunes? I thought they killed that.
No, it's still there.
Oh,
Paramount.
Yeah, iTunes.
Paramount Plus will be taking the HBO Warner Brothers side of things, where they release a movie to theaters simultaneously. It'll be directly on their platform. Movies which include Top Gun Maverick, A Quiet Place 2, Scream, and the next 2 Mission Impossible movies.
I genuinely am wondering who it was that was like, I got a great promotional idea. We're gonna put Scream in there.
Yeah.
We're gonna put Scream in there because who the hell is gonna, I mean, they're gonna read down the list and they're gonna see Scream, and if they were on the fence, well, that's just gonna kick them right over it.
Yeah, let's just fucking let's go right
Same
now.
with Top Gun, like, sometimes I have an urge to watch Top Gun, and I just
I mean, who doesn't?
get overwhelmed with.
Highway to the
Danger zone.
Yeah, exactly like.
Let's see. We got Paramount Plus. Let's see if we got a pricing. Does not look like.
Probably $10 a month.
How much was the Peacock?
There's 3 different tiers.
Which tier are you looking at
Of
there,
course.
bud?
Of course. Why wouldn't there be?
Free.
Why would there be 3 different? Why
Yeah,
wouldn't there be?
first one is free. The first hit's free.
Okay.
The second hit is...
They got mobile
$8
game
a month?
developers running
Yeah, I
this
think
shit.
it's like 6 or 7.
And then the other one's like $10 a month or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want all the exclusives plus the gag reels and everything, you get the $10.99 version.
Who
Peacock.
watches the
$11.
fucking gag reels?
But hey, no, it's got exclusive Office content you can't find anywhere else except for Vimeo.
Exactly.
Because people just upload that shit to Vimeo because no one cares about Vimeo.
It looks like Paramount Plus will be $12 a month.
Okay. Yeah, good. You can get your Indian in the cupboard and
So let me
Land
do
Before
some
Time.
maths here.
I used to love those movies.
How much?
no, me
How
too.
much does
That's
Netflix?
why I was
a
able to
month?
remember those ones.
Current
Netflix for like what, 15?
current Netflix subscription? Yeah, hold on, it changed. I think it's 15.
Yeah.
Let me make sure.
Why?
Let's see here.
What is this math you're doing?
Yes, it is $15 a month. It is $20 a month for 4K.
Yeah, I got that fucking notice. That's cool. So $15 a month. How much was Peacock? 12
Jesus Christ.
or 11?
Peacock's 11.
Then what's Paramount?
Paramount's 12. HBO Max is 15.
Okay, so let's just say
You weren't joking.
let's
It
just
is
say-
cheaper to have cable. Holy
Yeah.
I'm paying
Exactly.
like $8-9 a month for Netflix and like $8-9 a month for Hulu, and I'm good.
Oh yeah, there's Hulu too. Hulu's
Yeah.
$8.
So it's $38 a month if you go with Netflix, Peacock, and Paramount Plus.
Yep.
$38.
You got Disney Plus.
I can right now call up Spectrum and be like, yo, I want your TV. And they can hook me up for like $45 a month.
And I'll be like, hey, is this on it? Is this on it? Is this on it? Is this on it? All
And they'll
right.
be like, yeah.
Cool. I don't even care what. I'll TiVo
You
that
add
shit.
Disney Plus
That's okay.
and Hulu to that, you're at $50 a month.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Let's just
Oh,
go
let's
down
add
the li-
HBO
let's-
Max,
let's do
65.
this. All right, so I got Netflix. How much is Amazon Prime a month? What is it, like 15?
Amazon Prime now is $14.99. Yeah, $15.
Is it $15? How much is Hulu? Add
Things like
The
$8.
regular $8.
$8.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All
I'm
right,
pretty sure
so
it's $8.
for my streaming services that I use, that I am subscribed to, I pay $59 a month.
Yep.
I got Netflix, I got Amazon, I got Funimation, I got Crunchyroll, and I got Hulu. Hulu's kind of cheating because it's included with my Spotify subscription. But the
Still, though.
Spotify subscription's like $8 a month. Yeah, I pay more for streaming. And I don't even use the fucking services
Yep.
than I do with cable. It would be cheaper for me to go with cable. But no, streaming's gonna save you money, guys. Don't worry.
Not no more.
It'll save you goddamn money.
The last thing I have for movie news is Google released their top 10 most Google TV shows of the year. And every single one of them was a Netflix show.
Oh, cool. No, it would be really funny if it didn't give you the list.
Yeah, this actually did. So, number 10, well, no, sorry, 9 out of the 10 were Netflix shows. Number 10 is Big Brother Brazil.
Nice.
It's the Brazilian version of the reality show, Big Brother. Lock and Key. Outer Banks. Oh, the rest are all Netflix. So Lock and Key,
That's
The
an
Outer
object.
Banks,
That's a place.
The Queen's
That's not a
Gambit,
show. Okay, that sounds like a TV show.
Ozark,
Alright, that's just a place.
Emily in Paris,
That's just a woman in Paris.
The Umbrella Academy.
That's a school.
Cobra Kai.
That's a martial arts studio.
Money Heist was number 2.
Okay, that's a movie or show.
And can you guess what the number 1 most Googled TV show of the year was?
I'm gonna go with Office just because it is so popular.
Yeah, The Office. I don't know.
And people were probably really wondering what was going on with it.
Tiger King came in at number 1.
Get the hell out of here. You hear they're gonna... You hear dudes trying to pardon him?
Yeah, he had a limo sitting outside the jail for him, thinking that Trump was gonna pardon him, and he never did.
I hope he wasn't paying for that limo by the hour.
Yeah, supposedly, Joe Exotic, he called up a limo saying, hey, be outside the prison from this time to this time, and the limousine sat outside as he sat in his jail cell telling everybody that he was gonna get pardoned by Trump, and he never did. So I guess now it's rumored that he's just in a super deep depression because Trump didn't come through for him.
How long is he in jail for?
25 years.
Well, don't go around trying to get people killed.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't think he should have gotten. I mean, I understand he was really mad about the situation, but you can't go around trying to get people killed.
Well, he actually, everything came through. He actually had somebody try to assassinate him. There was messages, everything, and the dude ended up failing. He almost did it, but the guy ended up failing. And Carol Baskins found out, and then they confiscated his phones. He never deleted any of the fucking messages. He literally had the transactions, the messages to the guy that he hired to assassinate her.
It's dumb.
He wrote it down in his checkbook.
Yeah,
memo to
business
sell.
Expense.
He didn't hide
Is this a
fucking
tax
shit.
write-off?
Yeah.
Like, how stupid could you be? Like, I'm gonna assassinate you. I'm gonna leave all the evidence.
Right.
No one's ever gonna think it was me. Right. So I'm good.
I see you put on your 1099 form here, Mr. Exotic. There's a mysterious charge for $150,000. What's that for? Business-related expenses. Business-related expenses.
Can somebody please explain to me what an assassination expense is? Is that what that says there?
That'd be absolutely fucking hilarious. But yeah, that would I can see that in there. But like, oh, it was just a business expense for my tiger. I needed
to assassinate one of my tigers.
Yeah, I needed to assassinate the competition, but to help my business. So that's why it's a business expense. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
But that's all I got for movie news. James, what do you got for games?
It's a lot of fucking movie news,
talk,
honestly. Well, we talked about it for a while.
Yeah. Well, not topic a lot, but
that's bright. Okay, hey, Super Nintendo World, the hot new thing at USJ, is getting delayed. It's open. It has been delayed.
Which is weird.
What?
It's completed too, which is weird.
Yeah, it's completed, but it's delayed indefinitely for. It was set to open on February 4th, has been delayed for a second time due to the COVID pandemic and COVID-19 spike in Japan. So, who knows when that's going to actually finally open. Next up, we have. All right, no, we're saving that for last because I got me fucking hyped. Hey, you guys remember a few weeks ago, probably a few months ago at this point, Jesus Christ. Take-Two put in a bid to purchase Codemasters for almost $1 billion.
Yep.
And then you remember when EA was like, yeah, I'll see your $1 billion to your here's my $1.2 billion to purchase Codemasters. Yeah, Take-Two decided to withdraw. They pulled out. They're not gonna do that. So it looks like EA is going to be purchasing Codemasters.
Well, isn't that something, huh?
Yeah, and I think that'll be a good fit for them. They have a lot of racing game titles that they can make. Here's a little fun thing. Here are the top downloads of 2020 from the PlayStation Store.
Nice.
All right, let's start off with PS5 games. This is both US and Canada and Europe. So number 10, I'll go through, should I go through Europe, then US and Canada?
Yeah.
All right, Europe, we got number 10, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. This is for PS5 games, by the way. Sackboy's Big Adventure at 9. Number 8 is NBA 2K21 Next Generation. 7 is Immortals Phoenix Rising. 6 is Watch Dogs Legions. 5 is Demon's Souls. 4 is FIFA 21. 3 is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. 2 is Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. And number 1 is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And for North America, we have number 10, Watch Dogs Legions, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, FIFA 21 at 7, Madden 21 at 6, Demon's Souls at 5, 4 is NBA 2K21 Next Generation, and then 3 through 1 remains the same with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And then PS4 games. Jesus Christ, PS4 games real quick. There is it gets weird. This is where you really start to see a difference between North America and Europe. So in Europe, number 10 was Red Dead 2, then The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Last of Us Part 2, NBA 2K20, Minecraft, Black Ops Cold War, which may I add came out at like the end of the year. At number 5, so that's interesting. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, GTA 5 at number 3, FIFA 20 at number 2,
nice,
and FIFA 21 at number 1. So FIFA rounding it out. Then in North America, we got Madden 21, FF7 Remake, which was surprising not to see over in Europe land. 8 is NBA 2K20, 7 is 2K21 NBA, 6 is Last of Us 2, 5 is Ghost of Tsushima, which again, surprising not to see over there in Europe. 4 is Minecraft, 3 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, 2 is Grand Theft Auto 5, and number 1 is Black Ops Cold War.
Nice. I figured Cold War to be up there. Call of Duty.
Let's skip, because these are basically the exact same, just in slightly different order. We're going to skip the PSVR games. And then free-to-play games real quick. For the most part, it's basically very similar, except the last spot. The top 4 is the exact same, with Warzone at 1, Rocket League at 2, Fortnite at 3, and then Apex Legends at 4. And then you just see things just get shuffled around a little bit. 5 in North America is Rogue Company. 5 in Europe is Hyperscape. 6 is Hyperscape in North America. Genshin Impact 6 in Europe. Genshin Impact 7 in North America. Rogue Company 7 in Europe. Destiny 2's 8 in North America. Brawlhalla's 8 in Europe. Brawlhalla's 9 in North America. And Destiny 2 is 9 in Europe. But the last one is very different from each other. Number 10. The 10th most downloaded free-to-play games. In Europe, we have eFootball PES 2020 Lite. And then in the North America, we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Lite.
Nice.
Interesting to see that. The Nintendo Switch, as we know, did gangbusters last year.
Yeah, it did.
Absolutely bonkers in sales. But do you know how well it did in its native land of Japan?
Probably astronomical numbers.
All right,
amazing
so according
numbers.
to
Everybody was
to Game
welded
Industry,
into their houses.
pretty much. According to GameIndustry.biz, about 6.85 million consoles were sold in Japan in 2020. That's all the game consoles put together.
That's amazing.
How many Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch Lites were sold? You guys want to take a guess?
3 million.
Jeff, you want to take a guess?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go
Listen,
higher.
just in Japan.
I'm gonna go with like 5.
Jeff, you are the closest. 5.9 million Nintendo Switch or Switch Lite consoles were sold in Japan
Criminy.
in 2020. That is an 87% market share.
That's insane.
It's a very popular little console, isn't it?
And then, while the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 combined sold 798,000 units.
That's amazing.
And then Xbox just kind of hung out there. They
Yes,
sold like
they
2
did.
copies, 2 systems.
They
Yeah,
gave them away.
I don't. Yeah, they gave them away.
Somebody won them in a raffle.
I would love to know if this was an alternate timeline where we didn't have the shortages of PlayStations and Xboxes. I would love to see what those numbers would be like if PS5s were more readily available.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be too different, but at the same time, I would think it would definitely cross a million.
Oh yeah,
I would think.
100%.
Coming
crazy.
soon to Nintendo Game, or not Nintendo Game Pass, Jesus Christ. Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass.
Ooh, what are they
Alright,
adding?
We are adding Injustice 2 coming, these are coming to consoles. Well, okay, well, it doesn't tell me. Coming to console. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, that's everything. All right, hey, it doesn't give me a list of what's on, if it's on console and PC or just on console, but, hey, Injustice 2 is coming January 7th, which is out. eFootball PES 2021 is the 7th, which is out. The Little Acre, the 7th. Torchlight 3, okay. So coming out soon is Desperados 3, coming the 21st of January, 2021, so tomorrow. That's on everything. Donut County, also on the 21st. Cyber Shadow, coming January 26th. And then January 28th, we have 2 big titles coming to Game Pass for PC and console.
What we got?
We have The Medium, coming for Series X and S and PC. And then the Yakuza Remaster Collection, Yakuza 3 through 5, coming January 28th. Play Yakuza, you fuck. Here's a little bit of randomness. No excuse. Once once Yakuza 6 comes out, you'll be able to play almost every single Yakuza game on on your PC for no extra cost. You guys remember a little bit ago we talked about a Pokemon card selling for an astronomical amount of money at auction. Hey, something beat that.
Really?
So there was a Blastoise card. Became the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold at auction. Now, this is a very interesting Blastoise card. It was created by Wizards, Jesus Christ, of the Coast. They were the people who originally published a trading card game here in the US. Like the first, I think it was 3 sets. And this special Blastoise was made to convince the Nintendo Japan executives that the trading card game should be produced in English. So only 2 of these Blastoise presentation cards were ever produced. And it sold at Heritage Auctions for the princely sum of $360,000.
Ayo, someone made a pretty penny.
Hell yeah, they
Oh, yeah.
did. Jesus.
Yeah.
That is bananas.
$360,000. I could live pretty comfortably off of that for a few years.
I think
yeah.
so.
All right, and the last thing, speaking of Pokemon, hey, you guys like Pokemon Snap?
I love Pokemon
Yeah.
Snap.
Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Snap, sorry. Release date was confirmed.
I seen
It
this
was
today.
announced, and the new trailer. New Pokemon Snap is coming out April 30th.
Ayo.
Yeah, it's just Pokemon Snap, and I've never been more happy.
I didn't see the trailer. I have to watch that.
Oh, the trailer's fantastic. If you like Pokemon Snap, it's just Pokemon Snap. Like, you don't need to watch the trailer, because it's just Pokemon Snap. Like, think back into your mind's eye, back in the day, back in 2000, when Pokemon Snap came out. Now just imagine it a lot crispier and with new Pokemon. There you go, new Pokemon Snap.
That's what I'd love to hear.
I wonder if they're gonna import all the old maps. All the
I don't know.
like
That'd
modernize
be cool.
them a bit. That would be pretty neat.
You know your boy's gonna pick that shit up on day one, though.
You gonna stream it?
You know your
Why
boy's
would I
gonna
even
be
ask?
playing it. Yeah,
Why would
that's
I
not even a
ask?
question. Yeah, that's not even a question, dude. All right, that's all that I have.
And the game's gonna be 6.8 gigs.
That's pretty big. That's pretty big for a Nintendo Switch game, especially when you consider that Breath of the Wild was surprisingly small. It was like 2.5 gigs or 3 gigs, something along those lines.
Was it really?
Yeah, it's a small ass game, but it's big. File size small, gameplay huge.
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 Huge. Hey, that's all I have for news.
Mr. Beast just released a video where he bought everything in 5 different. One day that's gonna be me.
Say that again?
Mr. Beast just released a video a couple days ago where he went into 5 different stores and bought everything on the shelves.
Man, I can't wait to become rich like that one day.
I know,
so
right?
I can purchase Disney to close it down.
Close it down?
Close it down. It doesn't deserve to be
Shut it
around.
down.
Shut it down. That would be my first day. I will buy out all the stocks. I will solely own Disney and be like, I'm shutting this bitch down.
This is
What about you, Jeff? Do you got anything?
not really. I've been yeah.
A lot of Pokemon stuff going on. Anything special for that?
Well, we have a couple. Well, yeah. There's typically quite a bit going on in that game. Here, I'll pull it up. I actually got some stuff on it.
Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, it's let me see what we got. We got the Hoenn celebration event going on presently. In a nutshell, that basically is bringing all kinds of Pokemon from the Hoenn region, such as Loudred, Mudkip, Trico. Well, that's the usual one. The ones that are out of ordinary are the Houndred, named Kata, which is actually, other than this event, I don't know if I've ever even seen it out in the wild. Nose Passes, Carvanhas, let's see, Beldums are appearing in the wild, Baltoys, and a whole bunch of shiny potential in that mix. The Mudkip, I would highly recommend taking advantage of that. Mudkip into Swampert is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. It's really quite ridiculous. One of the other thing that's going on presently is they have a new thing. These new like little side quests on the side of your research tasks.
Yeah.
But basically, if you complete all of these new little event-exclusive timed research joints they got in there, one of them is by catching 2 Kyogre candy, it's 2 Kyogres to earn 10 Kyogre candy, catch 2 Groudon to earn 10 Groudon candy, catch 30 Pokemon for 30 balls, and if you complete all of the timed research tasks, you can encounter a Rayquaza that knows an exclusive charged attack, as well as earn charge attack Hurricane, as well as earn 3,000 experience points. Send a Silverberry, which is pretty dope. The Rayquaza joint, that's really neat, knowing that move. There's another neat thing going on too. If you evolve Beldum to its Opus form, you also get the exclusive Community Day move they had when they had it. I don't know where that note is, but that's a thing. But as you can tell, Kyogre and Groudon are whom is appearing in the Mega Raids. Not the Mega Raids, the regular 5-star raids. And Mega Ampharos, which is Mareep's full evolution. That is the new Mega. As far as I'm aware, it's the newest of the Megas. Let's see, shiny variant, but will presumably be boosted. Oh, shiny errands are supposed to be popping up in nature. Haven't found one yet. Actually, that's one I really want to get. And Metagross, here it is. Evolve Metagross to get a Metagross that knows Meteor Mash. which
Okay,
That's a good move.
I've dealt with Metagrosses that have that move, but my Swampert is Savage. Field research tasks, Minimum and Plussy are the notable ones. The rest of them are pretty common. And then we have the collection challenge. That's what they call it. The only one I still need to get is the damn Bagon, I think. Yeah, Bagon. That's the only one I think I still need to get on that. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that event. Kind of neat. Definitely super cool. We got Season 6 of Great League going on, where there's an exclusive Mon you acquire by reaching level 20. It's some jellyfish looking thing. It's actually supposed to be really savage in the league. Actually, it's supposed to sort of compare to Swampert, I think. Or no, Azumarill. It's supposed to be comparable to Azumarill.
Azumarill?
Yep. Let's see. Meowth is still showing up in balloons. If you haven't played in a while, double check to see if you have a research task called Shiny Objects, I think is what it's called. If you complete that task, you will get a shiny Celebi.
Nice.
Pretty damn dope. Couple events coming up.
My favorite.
Yep. The next event coming up that's noteworthy is going to be Incense Day, featuring Mareep. Incense Day is very similar to what they did during the Go Fest, where you drop an incense and from hour to hour, the type of effectiveness is increased. Varying types. So 1 hour, well, I'll just toss it here. It's basically, hold on, Christmas music just started playing. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is all happening on Sunday, I think. Yeah, Sunday from 11 to 5. If you drop an incense from 11 to 1, you get electric Pokemon popping. What the hell that is? Dragon Pokemon from 1 o'clock to 2. Evolve. Yeah. Then we go back to electric from 2 to 4, and dragon again from 4 to 5. So clearly it's the dragon and electric is what they're focusing on here. And there's going to be boosted Mareep spawns with shiny potential there. And then I don't see anything else. Oh, the dragon types. Anything noteworthy? Bagon's going to be popping in there. But other than that, a lot of it's pretty normal stuff. Nothing crazy Whoa, though. I did not notice this, but Stunfisk will be attracted by the electric lure, or the electric timed part of the incense.
Yeah, isn't it like part electric?
Yeah, it is. It's actually a water ground Pokemon
cool.
with electric move, and it is. So I haven't really ran Swampert too much in the Great League, which is 1500 power level or lower. I use Stunfisk for that, and he is savage, bro. His move comes off, his ults come out in like 4 moves. He has one that lowers attack. It does mediocre damage but lowers the attack and comes out in 4 moves. Great for shield. What do they call that? Shield farming. And then the electric move actually comes out in 5 moves, and it's devastating to things that you wouldn't even think would be effective against. So that's like the very next noteworthy event. Other than that, upcoming events. The Giotto Celebration event starts in 5 days, or January 26th, I should say. Entei's coming back to raids next. Spotlight Hour is going to be Fampy next Tuesday. That one I'm actually kind of looking forward to. Yep, I'm looking forward to that one. Oh, looks like Raiku's going to be making an appearance in raids here soon too. And then another last notable thing I would have to say is that next Community Day is going to be Rosalia, I believe.
Roselia?
Yeah, which is also another super effective Pokemon in League. They just had a Machamp Community Day, which was really fun. Or really cool. It also got its dark move of some kind. But that's pretty much the going-ons in the Pokemon presently that I'm like, yeah, that's the main stuff going on, I think.
Nice.
It's about
shit.
That's the main stuff. So, and if anybody else is interested, that's stuff I'm posting about a lot. So check out the TikTok and the Instagram for that. That's usually where I post that stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It's good though. Really good content.
Thanks.
You're welcome. For myself, let's see what we got here. Valve has multiple games in development that they're going to be announcing very soon.
And none of it is Team Fortress 3, Left 4 Dead 3, or Half-Life 3.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it says Portal 3 and Half-Life 3 are still
Portal
just
3
memes.
too,
Or just
Yeah.
memes.
Yep.
Yeah, anything with 3, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
It is unknown what these games are, but they have announced that multiple games will be announced soon, and to keep an eye out. PS5s.
Maybe we'll see Portal 2 Episode 1 and 2
Yeah.
shortly.
PS5s, Xbox Series X's, and Switches will be available this Thursday, aka tomorrow, today, some places, at GameStop.
Wow.
It is unknown the amounts, but if you're listening to this, unfortunately, you're already too late.
I don't know. Maybe if I upload this tonight.
That's true. It was announced that Fall Guys will not be coming to Xbox Game Pass, Microsoft, Devolver, and the Saturn, I think I say it? Satan? Saturn? Something like that.
Stadia?
No. S-A-T-A-N, Saturn, Satan.
What the fuck are
Saturn?
you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It's not coming, wait, Fall Guys isn't coming to Xbox.
Microsoft, it's not coming to Devolver Digital, and it's not called... What?
I don't, words, I can't understand them. I can't, piece these together. It's like, I hear you say, Xbox, and then you go Devolver Digital. I'm like, okay, that's the company that's publishing it. And then Saturn. I'm like, okay. And it's not like you're cutting out or anything.
Never mind. I'm stupid. Just, yeah, it's not coming to Xbox or Microsoft. Series X.
Okay.
Never mind. I misread that. So, and it's Devolver and Satan have confirmed that it's not coming to Xbox or Microsoft.
Okay, there we go. That's now that makes
I can understand.
sense.
Yeah. Okay.
I read the article wrong. Sorry.
Damn you, Satan! Damn you, Mr. Satan!
Yeah.
You're lucky
Today-
that was hot.
Yeah. Today, Twitch has permanently and indefinitely suspended and banned Donald Trump to go along with every other platform, unfortunately, that he has been banned from. As of late, Twitch is now the new one. And last but not least, speaking of president and the new president, Joe Biden, who's just inaugurated today, I have a list. The 5 best presidents in video games.
Okay.
All right, let me.
President.
Okay, all right, hold on. Let me. President. The president from Metal Wolf Chaos has to be on there.
We'll see what we got.
All right.
Number 5, Mr. President, Sonic the Hedgehog series, and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fuck off. if oh, what's his name? It's not Richard. Richard's the vice president. The president from Metal Wolf Chaos isn't on here. I'm fucking rioting. Who? What article? What publication is this from?
Washington Post.
WAPO? Oh
Yep.
god. They don't even know what Metal Wolf Chaos is, probably.
Yeah, so Mr. President eventually, including Sonic and Shadow, to defeat Eggman. In the scene, he says, "Hey dude, thanks for rescuing me. Let's go for a burger. Ha 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 ha." Next one.
So dumb.
Yeah.
It's so
Right.
fucking dumb.
President Ronnie, based on President Ronald Reagan from Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninjas.
It's a really good name for anything.
I've never heard of this game ever. President number 3. President John Henry Eden from Fallout 3.
Okay.
President number 2. President George Sears from the Metal Gear Solid series.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good choice. Good choice.
And President number 1. Drum roll, please. Who did you say, James?
I forget his name, but he's from Metal Wolf Chaos. He's the main character.
President number 1. President Michael Wilson from Metal Wolf Chaos.
Yes! Michael Richard! Yes! He's the president! He is the... I fucking hate Metal Wolf Chaos playing it, but I love Metal Wolf Chaos. Are you guys familiar with Metal Wolf Chaos at all?
No, not at all.
Moving away the pop filter, because I'm so excited. Alright, Metal Wolf Chaos is a game where you play as the President of the United States, and the Vice President of the United States stages a coup against you. And there's giant mechs. So what you have to do is you have to take your giant mech and blow up a bunch of America to save the Americans from the Vice President.
Okay.
And you get a bunch of different weapons, and it's super rad and fucking cool. The gameplay isn't good though, and I didn't care for it, but it's so cool. And it was originally an Xbox exclusive in Japan, made by FromSoft, the company that makes Dark Souls now, and only Dark Souls, and not MechWarrior. Because fuck you, they don't care about that anymore. Same with Tenchu, but that's for another story. But it was only released in Japan on the original Xbox, so it had like maybe 5 copies sold. But the game was entirely in English.
I'm looking at some of the quotes.
English. No Japanese anywhere except for subtitles. And then, so it's been dead forever. Then this one Let's Play group called Super Best Friends Play did a video on it, did a whole Let's Play of it, and it got awareness for it. So then Devolver Digital is like, bet, we'll buy the rights to the game so we can publish a remaster for PS4 and Xbox One. And guess what? It's out on PS4 and Xbox One right now. It's so fucking awesome.
Yeah, so
After this, I'll have to show you guys some cutscenes from it, because it is beautiful.
So President Wilson scheduled conference and a dinner party with Japanese ambassador regarding wildlife protection, and the president states, "Oh yeah, sorry, but I'll have to reschedule that. I'm heading out to save America."
Yes! It's the best thing. It's the most American thing in the history of America.
Wilson then
That picture of George Washington crossing the Delaware can eat a dick. This is the most American thing ever, and it was made by the Japanese only in Japan.
Wilson then exits the White House in his big black and red mech suit,
through the goddamn door to the White House,
blasting out the front door in a shrill scream. Let's party!
Let's party!
In another level, President Wilson then stops at Alcatraz Canyon from destroying all the West Coast, saying, "I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount."
Oh my gosh.
This is early 2000s.
So this is absolutely amazing.
Oh, the game. If only the game didn't suck.
This fight dialogue also...
That Alcatraz mission can suck a fucking dick, because the time limit is so strict on it that it's like impossible to do unless you're perfect.
His dialogue also includes at one point, "Come at me with all your body and soul, I'll hug you to death."
Isn't that how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah. That looks funny. We'll definitely have to check that out afterwards.
Great.
Well, that's all I got for video game news. to do some releases?
Releases?
Yeah, let's do. Let's do
What's
some
coming
releases.
out?
Oh, my face hurts because of I'm smiling so much. Party! That's exactly how he says it too.
Really?
It's not like let's party. It's let's party.
Sounds like the kid, the kazoo kid, or the
Yeah.
what's his
kazoo-
name?
Hey, who are you?
You guys want to have
Yeah, that
fun?
Fun.
Fun.
That trap remix though is the greatest thing that has happened to humanity ever, I will say. All right, okay. So hi guys. Releases up until January 25th, which is next Monday when our next show is. On the 21st we have Shing coming out for Switch and Xbox One on the 21st. Air Bounce Jump and Run Challenge coming out for Xbox One. Unstoppable coming out for Switch and Xbox One. Why does it need to fix my Microsoft? Fuck off. Tadpole Treble coming out for the Nintendo Switch on the 21st. Ride 4 coming out for the Series X, PS5, and everything else on the 21st. Ender Lilies Quintus of the Knights coming out for PC on the 21st. Loot Hero DX coming out for the Nintendo Switch on the 21st. On the 22nd, we have Redout Space Assault coming for PC and PS4. Balancelot coming out for Switch. Adverse coming out for Xbox One and Switch. Gravity Heroes coming out for PS4 and PC. Bladed Fury coming out for PS4 and Nintendo Switch. Okay, here we go. Utawari Rano Prelude to the Fallen coming out for the PC. And Skycadia coming out for the Xbox One on the 22nd. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate you. For movies and TV shows, there's not Blackwater Abyss. It's coming to Crackle on the 21st. It is like a lake, I can't think what it was, but basically it's a giant killer alligator. It's a horror movie.
Interior Crocodile Alligator.
Looney Tunes cartoons season 1 is coming to HBO on the 21st. Essentially, it's a recreation of the original Looney Tunes cartoons.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. It's all just same characters.
Yeah, it's the same characters
Every
literally doing the same shit, just
Yellow
better
Sea,
graphics.
Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes babies, same
Yep.
thing. Duck Dog.
Pixar Popcorn Season 1 coming to Disney Plus on the 22nd. Basically, you know how at the beginning of Pixar movies, they have those shorts, like the original, like the mini movie clip that has nothing to do with the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, one is like the old man playing chess with himself.
Yeah, they're the lamps.
Yeah, and the
Basically
lamps.
just showing off, hey, we can do this.
So any Pixar character that has ever been in one of the shorts at the beginning of a Pixar movie will be a part of this season 1, where they are basically making new shorts for every movie from Toy Story to The Incredibles, with all the characters and shit of anyone who's ever been in one.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool.
That is pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. And Jurassic World, that animated show, season 2, will be on Netflix on the 22nd. And that is BBC America on the 23rd. A Wild Year on Earth, season, basically a recaps thing that, basically recapping everything that has happened in the past. So that'd be cool. It's a documentary about wildlife and fires and everything like that.
BBC does great nature documentaries.
Mm-hmm. And that's all I got.
Nice.
Cool.
I think that's a podcast, boys.
Sure sounds like one.
Let's go back around the room. Where can we find you? What? Schroeder with you, man. Sorry.
Hey, yeah. Well, I'll probably be messing around with more of the Pokemon stuff, of course. I've been working on a lot of graphics lately with it. That's kind of like the main thing I've been putzing with. That typically can be found on the Instagram. Actually, I kind of posted it everywhere, so it's going to be Facebook and Instagram is Team Splash Green. On TikTok is Splash Green Gaming, as well as Twitch, and then YouTube you got and Splash Green Gaming on there as well. And Twitter is Splash Green G. That's the different one. But I'm trying to use these things more, so I'll be posting when I am going to be going live and whatnot. Tomorrow's a Thursday Night Battle Royale, which we haven't done in a couple weeks. So I don't know if we're going to do it tomorrow, but if everybody's down, maybe we'll play some Overwatch or something.
Yeah.
A big or something. Anything else going on? I think that's about it. Yep. That's about it, I think. Oh, Hellblade. I'm probably going to do that live sometime before next Friday. So
I got you.
Not this Friday, but the following Friday. So
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's trippy, dude. Trippy. But that's about it for me, my dudes.
Great.
Good shit. What about you, James?
Real quick, while I'm prepping for us to watch some Metal Wolf Chaos, I look up Metal Wolf Chaos cutscenes, and Video Game Donkey did a review of Metal Wolf Chaos, and he called the video President of the United States Simulator, and it cannot be more accurate.
Good.
I like it.
But anyway, hey, hi. How are you guys?
Pretty
you
good.
like to watch video games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch me play some video games like Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. I forgot what I was playing. Pokemon. Sorry, Metal Wolf Chaos is on the brain. Pokemon Emerald Randomizer, or Undertale, or whatever else I decide to play at a time at twitch.tv/JimmyNoodlesGG. And then if you miss a stream, or to see some other fun stuff, you can go to youtube.com/JimmyNoodlesGaming. Make sure to drop a like, and apparently a lot of people watching my videos now have decided to post in the comments hi, so I reply hi back. So that's cool. That's good for the YouTube algorithm, so I appreciate it. So drop me a hi on YouTube. Hiya. And then you can also see what I'm doing with my life at Twitter @JimmyNoodlesGG. Walker, what's up with you?
Nothing much for myself. Captain Geach 15 on everything. I need to stream. Hopefully I will. Finding time is going to be a little rough now because my schedule with working, so we'll see. But for us at the Level Unlock Podcast, you can find us, Level Unlock Podcast, on all the platforms. And on Twitch. At what, James?
On Twitch, Level Unlock
Twitter.
Podcast. Twitter. That's LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
And as always, if you would like to be of the Unlocked Nation, the Lockpick Nation, you can do so at patreon.com/levelunlockedpodcast. And as always, we will see you guys for sure Monday night next week here bright and early, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you all have a good night and have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Deuces. GG's, boys.
Truth.
All right, here we go. Oh,
No.